Hello, everyone, and welcome to our today's podcast. I'm Mansaz Soikon, your host, and please welcome our today's guest, Milton Friedman. Everyone.
Thanks for having me, Mansa Haj. It's great to be here on Brilliant Mind. Excited to dive into our conversation.
Hello, sir. It's our pleasure you are here, and let's start off with how you started your journey in economics and what were your inspirations like. I think everyone wants to know that.
I'd say my inspirations came from a mix of curiosity and practicality. Fascinated by how mathematics could explain human behavior, I saw economics as a powerful tool to tackle real-world issues. Early influences included Alfred Marshall's work and the Great Depression's challenges. But above all, the belief that economic freedom is key to personal and political freedom truly motivated me.
Indeed, very fascinating starting, and I think everyone should learn from you. Moving forward, I want to know how your teachers influence you and your work, and do you still believe in your teachers' work or not?
Thanks, Mansahaj, for your kind words. My teachers have been key in my journey. At the University of Chicago, Frank Knight taught me critical thinking and to question the status quo. Later, Harold Hotelling at Columbia introduced me to applying math in economics. While I respect their teachings, I've refined my views over time, especially on the importance of free markets and minimal government.
That's great, sir, and I'm sure your teachers are very proud of you and your work. Moving forward, next question is what are your thoughts about current economics and our current present world?
Reflecting on the world economy, I'd say we've made big strides in reducing poverty and boosting innovation. But there's an alarming trend towards excessive government intervention. Markets need freedom and flexibility, yet overregulation and unsustainable fiscal policies in many countries could hurt long-term growth. I still believe that empowering individuals through free enterprise and minimizing government interference is key to a better future.
Yes, sir. We are certainly going through some unsure time, and I'm sure if we listen to your advices, we'll make some progress. Moving forward, I have a question for you. Can you please explain your famous theory of employment, interest, and money? I'm sure everyone wants to learn little about that famous theory from you.
My approach to employment, trust, and money is anchored in monetary policy and market efficiency. Employment is fundamentally connected to the natural equilibrium of the labor market, which thrives with minimal government involvement. Trust is vital. It underpins economic transactions and relies on a stable monetary system. As for money, I argue that controlling its supply is the most effective way to stabilize the economy and avoid inflation or deflation.
Thank you, sir. An excellent explanation. And we are certainly very thankful for your hard work and this theory. That's why we are doing very well in economic section nowadays. And moving forward, I have a question I think everyone wants the answer to. Can you please tell everyone how to get rich very quickly? Because that's what everyone wants to get, I think.
The question of how to get rich quickly intrigues many, but let me offer a broader perspective. Wealth, at its core, is about creating value, not just for yourself, but for others as well. The fastest way to accumulate wealth sustainably is to find a way to solve problems that others face. This could mean innovating, starting a business, investing wisely, or building a skill set that is in high demand.
Excellent advice, sir. I'll make sure I memorize it, and I think our audience should too. So, moving forward, there's something that's on my mind for a long time. Today, we have cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, like they are very expensive nowadays, but they started from a very low value, and their value is always changing, like few bucks to millions of dollars. So, do you think that's a good place to invest where I can make millions, but also I can lose millions too?
Sure thing. Cryptocurrencies represent a fascinating evolution in finance. Their decentralized nature showcases the innovation of free markets and technology while providing an alternative to traditional financial systems. This aligns with my belief in limiting government control over money, though there are significant risks to consider.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure to remember this because I think I'll soon invest in crypto, even though it's kind of risky, but I still like your ideas about it. So, moving forward, there is something we are facing right now, that is unemployment. You are a person who is famous for his theory about employment. So, what are your thoughts about current unemployment, and how do you think what we can do to increase the employment rate?
To tackle ongoing challenges such as inflation, income inequality, and government debt, we must prioritize creating a nurturing environment for businesses. This includes implementing policies and support systems that stimulate growth, foster innovation, and ultimately lead to increased employment opportunities and economic stability. By doing so, we can create a more resilient and inclusive economic landscape.
Thank you, sir. We certainly needed that advice, and I think everyone should try to save money and increase employment rate. So, our last question for today is, what is your advice to all the students who want to be financially independent and rich in future?
To all the students watching, my advice for gaining financial independence is to prioritize acquiring knowledge and cultivating discipline. Number one, invest in yourself. Your education and skills are your most valuable assets. Continuously seek opportunities for learning and growth, whether through formal education, reading, or hands-on experiences. The more you enhance your expertise, the greater your potential for success. Number two, practice financial discipline. Start saving early, live within your means, and avoid unnecessary expenses. These habits will set you on a path to financial stability and independence. So, thank you, sir. And everyone, that was Milton Friedman. Make sure to learn from him and take his advices seriously. So, we see you next time on Brilliant Mind with another Brilliant Mind. See you next time and take care, everyone. Thanks for having me. See you next time and stay focused.